and when who how the black man is saying the black man is capable of handling, managing his own affairs, which is true.
Yeah.
Because abrafo nyankopon obo nipa nyina ye kala pen e different. Adwene da itim no ni na ya dekro. And you know what they can do, we can also do. You see, because we are not second-class creatures of God. We are just created by God in His image and likeness. And today, say, if they have been able to do it, we can also do it. And see, Yakoba Asar, not just say, even though they may have considered a betrayal, but now it was not, because it was a deba dinti, but I be and I'm me buy. A deba dinti na me buy na sa party UGC said deba di cranting na mote. Mote say ebe independence. And say betimi nya say see ade a ade na enye rather than say enka say in the near future. Yen go see da ben. Enti no nti na ma na ko ba say dey na sa ade a metime ho.
No, for me the convention
people's party.
Before our forming conventions people party now owonkofo in mind and on your for me and I say from the same UGC for no be film no for me and because as you said now papa
yes
be dem amo
yes
so that means he otwini pa be free UGC cinema na
good say the ten so be a the vision and a policy be an ideology be now the bad they are those who buy into it you see and the be a control sim kakra you say na agenkwa Yesu Kristo or buy na Pharisee for any way anymore. But Obaya will start taking some panel, whatever it is, and nipa domina to di nechi. No more say, they've been in church where they different from the Pharisee for any way, no matnana or much train. And every person be an vision. Anna, a bema, and nipa be abedu wechi, abekao ho, and no one nancy, anyone two and a more, and now say, on because so there be way they ain't me follow. And or no ni vision or the buy, you know. And a man nipa domina was a debi papa we na yenim se de ye pe no obetimi adi yenim ama yensaka enti sa na tie dia ye betu adi nachi
okay
enti even those like me kase papa no me member ni gbede mama ye UGC member omo se debi Nkrumah ovision no ye no ye adwene enti no beko and the masses no because we shouldn't forget us and tokwa na sa shooting na esino people were peeved now how near you know we felt being oppressed and suppressed until no ya nye bibi ebe ma ya de ya hono yeso ya brief freedom ebe ko so say ya until pushing agenda ne sa no and nipa ne say papa we ye ne obeko and it say ma o to di na chi
okay so that means you say or no forming a convention people party then we have UGCC
yes
and so forming a party
yes almost so
then we have another party that is the Northern People's Party almost forming yes okay, so the Northern People Party, the UGCC, but who share the UGCC? So I say, how many Northern People Party have some similarities?
Say about I don't know. I'm say Northern People's Party. I'm say na SD Dumbo.
Dumbo Dano, yes. SD Dumbo na
Dano. Inti no omo ene omo UGCC for the Benyan Sawuso. Inti no CPP no. And na like you said in the introduction no. Matime ho. Led by Nana Bafo Akutu.
Yeah.
You know,
National Liberation Movement.
Into Matimo no into no kofa when ne back say na ne kese pa ne jira santimem
na eno no omu di kind form three political parties in 1952 no omu call elections and sana
omu call elections
LMM for ne banana
omu call elections
na CPP really had about them say CPP had 72 out of 104 seats and UGCC nya one and Northern People Party nya 12 seats
yes
okay so that means Nkrumah had taken over.
That's true.
After that, no, and sana bafa kutu ebetene de nana.
Enti no ekoba sa no. Ana omu said there be baby papa we all kono ne popularity no. Eye kese. Ya hwe ya, you know, he would just virtually take over everything. Enti no eye na ekoba say bafa kutu ono so if I no more say na something at that time cry no nsa won be ne whatever it is
because on the longest and he was very powerful at that time.
Yeah, he was very powerful at that time nti ekobasa no ana in fact book yam dictionary now I say omobo na something ni krechi say your friend say or no CPP you know nakana bi wo be that kind of thing and all that nti no bafa kutono or no started that movement, you know, National Liberation Movement. And I just acquired Matsime ho. Until they broke away from the CPP. Into CPP for no Bibrina Ekokano.
Okay.
And I just say, and this is quite a derby, and then we are going to make things so hard for the CPP. Into and no, and the coffin to Canaba Santimem, you know, I feel the Mefan say action troopers, CPP action troopers, anyway, ne Kunkumomo, Martino Ofwe, Kunkumomo. In fact, my papa, the publishing house, now at the Freedom Press. And I know publish Asante Sentinel, or Mokoto Dynamite, a Bombo Ho, a Shinifi, a New Tafo, and a whole lot of things. I mean, Omukunkum, the action troopers, Bibrina, in fact, man say about 47 of the dead bodies, John Rangasa led, you know, the burial. Now, there were other people that were killed in other parts. I know there were in Timikra and kind, you know. And you know, na Ashanti region and not trouble no a walk sick. And you know, British government say, well, you know, with the 1956 elections, no, the Obenya 2/3, no, not just a month away, no man. And you know, not just say Ashanti Memu, no, na CP before the near Johnny, or my Johnny from Obia Johnny Akote. And you know, probably say, no, Abiguakra. Because on the sister crimes and no more kunos and Ibisa, you know, in Somuna, Abeguacra, other places. In Choluman, being Kwame Nkrumah, I not say Kukumlemle, Newtown,
Accra Newtown,
York, Brick House, so no move out of Flagstaff House. No. In Chobun, no, yes, okay, this is my organizational plan. Until the evening, Betwa and organize buses from all places I see before. No maba Betwa about various police stations. After that, no, na buses na sa moko back. Into Mokai na BB BCBA na BB the then everybody can come back. And I'm probably share so.
So that was the magic plan of your father.
That was the magic plan. That was
because the second one, no, you just for any abre.
No many abre. Honestly,
and then they have become alliance from the National Liberation Movement.
So
then
I strong against
only the CPP.
Yeah, you know, with the Northern People's Party. Nice strong. You know, and Tinana, Omokra no Montia say me papaya Asantini, you know, a royal of Mampo Ashanti. Na wakoka CBP ho, wakoka Kwame Nkrumah ho na we Kwame Nkrumah in baby free and no attending and financier and whatever it is, but you know. Na me papa no a vision na nipa ne wo no ene na agenda ne na ideologies ne policies a ebebo mining cost ne mpuntu no na wo hwe and that say odita na chisa.
All right. Osha within the first elections, Dr. JB Dankwa and William Oforiatta all went to the elections and lost.
Yes.
So Dr. K Ebuzia, Anna Itimi sustaining, he won by 11 votes.
Just 11 votes. 11 votes difference. Yes.
Intina that means some people we call in and they were those people part of the founding members of the Nkrumah's group that they wanted to.
No, they you know that has always been what people have called a myth.
So that's where the bone in contention
is. You know,
the JB Dankwas, the Oforiattas, were they part of the big guys that wanted us to have the independence?
No, I wouldn't say so, because if they did anything whatsoever, independence, and certainly all the records would have indicated that. But as it were, no, Adiana Nkrumah and was spearheaded, baby, of course, together with me Papa Nombi Jura, K. Bidema Kujobutu, ne Welbeck, ne other people, you know, omutimi up with him, no, Anna pushy agenda, no, and omudibenya independence, and I before more Ghana.
Okay.
You see, because prior to that, no, na JB Dankwa Krano, na Joseph Bachi Dankwa, no one suggested say. Ghana, your friend, Akan land. Now, it was heavily criticized. So, what do you mean by Ghana should be called Akan land? In fact, when you read the book, Ghana's political history from 1850 to 1920 something, it is captured in there. I have screenshots, book naso. I have very voluminous into my fine free London. I'm name will do because when you see the other materials I'm going to buy, think page 15, page 17. It is captured there. You know, I'll suggest they say, Ghana, I can land, say, you're independence, but it was just rejected. And so a few years after, Anna obe suggest say Ghana Akanga land.
Okay.
And then also was rejected because now I say north for there Yembo Mungu.
Okay.
And a southeastern part of Adangbe Kovo town there Yembo Mungu. And then also was rejected. And you know, after all the deliberations, all the political talk and tussle and tug of war, and I've covered okay, and the Befa in Ghana from the old Ghana Empire.
Okay.
And you know, that was what was agreed on. And okay, say, and the Sadia Amonfa new Enka Ghana, no, new Ghana. And I Kwame Nkrumah said, what is that? Just Ghana, simple. And to Kwame Nkrumah stood brave, just Ghana.
Okay, so the name came long before Kwame Nkrumah left the party. All these things came before Kwame Nkrumah left the party. The decision to go independent, the decision of the name, all came about. So they were working towards it before and Kwame Nkrumah went to form the CPP.
Now, Jim Dankwa suggested those names. In fact, from 1928, no suggested every with the passage of time, and but people say he was just obsessed with that can because that was his claim from the record books. That was his claim. Say, I can for Asante, Infante, and the majority of Ghana and the language is widely spoken everywhere. And whatever it is, your friend Ghana can land, and that is say, and with all that, to the exclusion of the northern people, the Ghana Dangbe, Krobo area, Hone, to the Volta, no, whatever it is, and the Koba said no. We will just look for a name when we have attained independence because already Ghana was called the Gold Coast. Until we could have, like Great Britain, we call the nation is Great Britain of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland.
Okay.
You see, until Ghana could have even been called Gold Coast Ghana and something like that. But then no, they just wanted to break away from the trappings and the struggles of the colonial. We say in a new name. And but you say also Kwame Nkrumah by 1947, just 1948 now he is already out of the UGCC. You know, and they were free. Until all the talk around that time no they were boagu. And only now on him say should Ghana ever have independence? No, this is the name that he's going to give. If the Gold Coast have independence, this is the name he was going to use.
During the time tussle na koso up and down proud to the second elections na koso no did the Liberation Movement Party for no did they make any move move bia to travel to Abuja to convince Abrofo say if that be the case Asante for nti wo mu kru na mons Kwame Nkrumah ne nkofo no se mfa wo mo de na nkoye say wo ba Asante Kingdom so yeku o mindful for ala we so ye mindful for o mo try to be convince Abrofo in any way ana
they did they did in fact from my papa narration to me and to us the family he said say my friend let's say Lennox 80 boy who was then I think the governor or the secretary of state at that time whatever the position is now my friend called Menshia and now Mokache said Mr. Jura would you like the British family to take you the British government to take you and your family to the United Kingdom and be cared for by the British government so that you will leave this struggle for independence. And just your share Ceylon's 80 boy the name in the presence of Satan and Najman Prepped and Asante. I know so the name of said, listen, I've been in the United Kingdom and other parts of Europe and Americas. And I see how freedom is. And I see how your people walk chest out boldly because they know freedom. I want my people to taste freedom too. I am a royal of Ashanti. And I will not sell my people. And your cars actually send on less 80 boy now say straight away now fade the tree sorry now so none any red and I say Nana Asante and I say Akwasi the work actually will not say Nana the maka na maka and na no say Nana kwai na ndia or call back to the publishing house That's our time, Prejo Gray Mills, J.A. Jantua, and Mr. Obia Mankwa, who became the Ghana's ambassador to China and the Rawlings regime. And I think J.A. Jantua became to Japan or something like that. And Okoye nominally and the editors. So she drew Hono and Prejo Gray Mills, who became the first Ghana black pilot. Besides, Mr. Jura, what did they say to you? And also, give the British government one of your stinging editorials, and to both British government she said more no more per se a bedia. And I think about 4 days after Anomudija we say the publishing company and the publishing house, you know, everything was just raised to the ground. Koto dynamite to Nifi or Tafuho, and then you know it's continued like that. And you know now the Northern People's Party, you know, now they wanted really to break away.
Okay.
You know, say okay, yeah, the MPSO be about so. You know, rather than we would just, and like this man wrote this book, Ashanti, a Proud Nation. In him say, I brought from the buy, Ashanti region, for them to bring them under, you know, to bring Ashanti under them. Until say, when Ajiman Prempe was arrested, taken to Seychelles, Nanaya Santua, sorry, and a whole lot, and no more brought from the near Uncle C, she know whatever it is, and all that. You know, they that kind of way, you know, wanted say there be into that is where the whole thing was just being driven to.
So do we have founding members of this country?
The founding members, I would say that we cannot talk about founding members without mentioning Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah is the father and founder of Ghana. How? Because
they believe that Kwame Nkrumah was invited to come and join. So we had the idea that just to come and join and add up. Then when you came, you said, "Oh, now why?"
All right. One day was invited to come. No, now Ghana was called Gold Coast. It was not Ghana.
It was not Ghana.
It was Gold Coast. Until by you know.
It is okay. I see a PK Ghana different here.
Old Ghana Empire.
Old Ghana Empire.
Yeah.
But do we have a meaning of that Ghana Empire?
No. The meaning of that Ghana Empire was Warrior King.
Warrior King.
Yeah, okay. Warrior King. And that's Warrior King. That is what the old Ghana, you know, is means, you know. And you know, maybe spelling GANA and maybe spelling KHNANA.
Yeah.
You know, but your friends say, I mean, with the passage of time, I say Ghana, GHANA, you know, but it means warrior king.
Warrior king.
And you know, warrior king in the sense, Ghana na a pushy agenda for Black Africa.
Okay.
In fact, my attire today, you can see the gold embroidery, and then the black meaning, you know, like the black star of Africa, and then the gold, the rich gold, which God has blessed our homeland, Ghana with, and the continent of Africa with all natural mineral resources and whatever it is.
It is a Kwame Nkrumah Kahudia. Who are the rest of the founders members?
So when we look at the day now, we declare independence. Yeah, we see Isaac Bedema, Kujubo Chir, and all these people on the stage. When he made that declaration, say the independence of Ghana is meaningless unless it's linked up with the total liberation of Africa, of the African continent. And you know, that was the very time that Ghana was founded, to spearhead and champion the cause of liberating all Africa.
After the elections, your second election, we are both Kwame Nkrumah emerged the winner.
Yes.
Then he wrote a letter to the British. Date. Then they wrote back to tell him, say, your mouth 6th March.
Yeah.
No assembly. No. During that period, did Kwame Nkrumah had any conversation with those National Liberation